And streaming on crossroadstoday.com. Strong wind gusts blew through Victoria overnight, knocking out power to several areas. And the 2024 total solar eclipse has come and gone, but it was hard to see in the Crossroads. Tens of millions gathered in towns and cities across the state to try and catch a glimpse. Plus, police arrested a suspect from Houston and Goliad County over the weekend and faces human smuggling charges.
And we got an alert day for today for some possible severe weather coming our way overnight tonight. We're going to take a look at that and the weather coming up.
Victoria East losing a great head coach. I'll have that in sports.
You're watching 25 News Now Sunrise. Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Carolina Astrain.
And I'm Parker Cox.
And today it's the 9th day of April 2024. The time is now 6:31 on our Tuesday morning, and today it's Gin and Tonic Day.
Gin and Tonic Day.
Have you had gin before?
If I did, it was a long time ago.
It's a very flowery
Is it,
kind of taste.
Gin, is it an alcohol?
Yes.
It is? Okay, just making sure. Okay, make sure I wasn't crazy.
Parker's more a wine person.
Yes, I am more a wine person. Please don't judge.
Well, Parker, it is quite blustery out there. You have been so busy today. I just want to say Parker's been working hard to get y'all the latest on the forecast.
Yes, there's been a lot going on this morning, folks, whether it's the wind, the rain, the thunderstorms, or the severe thunderstorms possibly coming our way overnight. We're going to take a look at that in just a few minutes, because if you're tuning in with us this morning, it is plenty windy out there. Like Carolina was just saying, you're looking live here in Eastern Victoria. We're already still plenty warm out there, but still plenty windy. This is wrong. It says just reported at 13 miles an hour, but the last reported gust before that was right about 45 to 50 miles an hour. Very windy out there, so please be careful. If the wind does continue, please be careful on the roads. You don't want that wind to be tossing your car left and right. But looking at the wind speeds all across the crossroads right now, you can see it actually is looks like it's starting to slowly calm down a little bit, maybe all along the coast, because y'all are still at 31 miles an hour sustained at Port Lavaca. But those windy days are going to continue all week this week. We've got lots of breezy and windy days coming our way. But also in the background today, this morning, we've still got a couple showers out there and some thunderstorms. Like I said, looking at the radar right now, all the showers are just south of Highway 59, but the big thunderstorm right now that's out there right now is coming into Cuero. I don't know why I zoomed that far in, but it's going to come into Cuero probably in the next 5 minutes or so. May actually even be raining right now up in Cuero. Actually, yeah, it looks like it's raining. Just took another peek at that radar across the room. But we do have a chance for some severe weather coming our way overnight tonight. Not this morning. We do have a couple thunderstorms out there, but tonight is the big night coming our way tonight. Right between 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. Even the National Weather Service has a level 2 out of 5 risk for all the Crossroads counties. But up there in the northern Crossroads counties, the National Weather Service has a level 3 out of 5 risk up there in Lavaca County and Gonzales County as well. So that's prompting an alert day for today. And the main risk for today is going to be hail and locally heavy rain. Hail I say could, I don't guarantee it. I say could be up to maybe golf ball size for the maximum size. But like I said, going to be between 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. here in the Crossroads overnight tonight. So please be weather aware, folks, and have your ringers on. Maybe turn the fan down one notch so you can hear the ringers. But like I said, here comes the rain coming out of the west. Big thunderstorm right between 1 a.m. before it finally clears out in the late morning. But after that alert day, we got some beautiful weather for the rest of the week, and we're going to take a look at that in just a few more moments. Back to you, Carolina.
Thank you, Parker. Strong wind gusts continue to blow through Victoria, and overnight the winds knocked out power to several areas. At 3:30 this morning, AEP Texas reported more than 600 customers were without power, while winds knocked out streetlights and power to businesses south of Crestwood down Navarro. First responders received reports of blown transformers, blown over street signs, and debris in the road. I actually saw some coming into work myself. So be careful if you're traveling early this morning, as debris may still be there on the streets and stoplights may still be out. The 2024 total solar eclipse has come and gone, leaving those lucky sky watchers in the path of totality awestruck. The rare and amazing celestial phenomena first emerging over the Lone Star State. Tens of millions gathering in towns and cities across the state, the heartland, and beyond to witness the magnificent event. The moon inching over the sun to plunge those areas along the path of totality into total darkness. The next solar eclipse to cross the continental U.S. coast to coast is not expected to happen until 2045. The solar eclipse was big across the country Monday, but it was hard to see in the crossroads due to all the clouds. Our Sunrise meteorologist Parker Cox and Trey Mining went to Cuero to watch the eclipse with some elementary school students. Here's what they saw.
I'm here at Hunt Elementary School in Cuero, and we're here with the Hunt Elementary School meteorology program. We're going to try and see that eclipse today, but it's raining and super cloudy, so let's see what they think.
Hey, Hunt Elementary Meteorology Club, how you doing today? Good. Even though it's cloudy, we're kind of a little bit disappointed about that, but that's not going to hamper our spirits. We're going to hopefully see at least getting significantly darker before too much longer. Y'all excited about that? To kind of see a little bit of...
What's going to happen this time is in about 22 minutes now, it's going to block up the sun, and it'll probably turn a little bit darker out here. Well, it'll like slowly move out ahead of it, so it will be gone at that point. That's the moon. This is it's a constellation now.
Is it about to cover?
So there's the sun and there's the moon. You can see it's about to fully come right in front.
We will be able to come and see you guys at your station.
Well, the eclipse just passed here in Cuero, and it lasted all of 4.5 minutes. And in that 4.5 minutes, it got quite dark out here. In fact, it looked almost like nighttime. And in that 4.5 minutes, it got so dark that the automatic street lights here in the parking lot had turned on. And actually, we got quite fortunate here in Cuero. We had a few breaks in the clouds, and the students here got a slight glimpse of that eclipse. For 25 News Now, I'm meteorologist Parker Cox.
All right. In a video posted to social media Monday, Trump said abortion laws should be left up to the states, coming up short of endorsing the kinds of national abortion bans promoted by many prominent Republicans. However, Trump did not say what he would do as president if Congress sent him a national ban. The video was posted as a response to legislation to protect IVF treatments in Alabama. We'll go to Washington for more later. Nashville police arrested country music artist Morgan Wallen on Sunday night after a claim he threw a chair from a rooftop bar. Two Nashville police officers say the chair landed 3 feet from them in an affidavit. He is charged with 3 counts of reckless endangerment and 1 count of disorderly conduct. Wallen posted a bond of $15,250 and was released from the Davidson County Jail. Police arrested a suspect from Houston and Goliad County over the weekend. 59-year-old Mario Escamilla is charged with 2 counts of smuggling of a person under 18 years of age and 4 counts of human smuggling. The Houston Police Department arrested him on Goliad County warrants. The arrest is part of a large-scale investigation into a smuggling organization operating between the Rio Grande Valley and the Houston area. Escamilla is in the Goliad County Jail in lieu of a $150,000 bond. Police arrested 43-year-old Terry Ashley from Houston in Warren County on charges from Victoria. He faces 3 charges, including the online solicitation of a minor under 14. Ashley's in the Wharton County Jail and no bond is set. Remember, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Crossroads Today. Hit the like button and click the notification bell. The time is now 6:38 on our Tuesday morning. Here's a look at what's coming up on 25 News Now Sunrise. There's a new endorsement in the race for Victoria County Commissioner, Precinct 3.
The November election is just under 7 months away, and abortion rights are once again front and center. I'm Christiana Cordero with the latest from Washington.
And also coming up after the break, we'll take a look at your radar, that school bus forecast, and we'll also take a look at your weather and health forecast. And later on Sunrise, we'll take another look at the strong to severe thunderstorms possibly coming our way overnight tonight. Well, good morning, Crossroads. If you're all tuning in with us this morning, you're looking live in Cuero. Well, look at that. Got a nice, pretty purple, blue, got all sorts of colors in that beautiful sky this morning as that sun starts to come up. But it's already quite warm out there and also humid as well. 74 degrees and a 98% humidity, and also a little bit breezy. It may have finally calmed down just a little bit in Cuero, but a lot of us down south are still seeing some of the strong winds, and some of us down south are still seeing some showers. In fact, Cuero might see some here in just a second, but look at that radar. Most of the stuff is south of Highway 59, but we do have one thunderstorm coming into Cuero probably in the next 5 to 7 minutes or so, but also a couple showers coming into Yoakum in the next 5 minutes or so. So if you all have some showers coming your way, make sure to get that umbrella out for this morning, and also make sure to get that umbrella out for the kiddos. It's about 72 degrees as they're heading out the door, and as they're heading back home, it's going to be another warm day today. Get up to 83. Also quite windy today, and with it being windy today, the grass pollen is going to be high, and tree pollen is going to be moderate, and the UV index is high because the clouds are going to decrease later in the day. But we have an alert day for tonight, and we're going to take a look at that in just a few moments. And that's it for weather. Going to look at sports with Zach Brown.
Victoria East now has a vacancy to fill on that sideline. Yesterday evening, head coach and athletic director Charlie Reeve was announced as the new AD and head coach of Cal Allen. This marks the second change for the Titan program in as many years, and he did a fantastic job for the Victoria East program. Led them to win the battle for the boot for the first time in a few years, and they hosted a playoff game, which they won, going 2 rounds deep in the postseason. Reeve is a Victoria native, played ball at Victoria High, and will surely be missed in the city. VISD says he left an impactful mark, and Cal Allen is excited for their new hire. We are entering the home stretch for baseball season, and a pleasant surprise this year has been the West Warriors. After getting some revenge on the East Titans, their playoff hopes alive and well. Now, they can't get too excited about their past game. They've got a big game to get ready for on Wednesday.
You know, it was huge for us just to come back and win like that. You know, my team just playing behind me. You know, I've been pitching good all year. Just to have them play behind me for once and for all and to go against our rival felt pretty good. We're just hoping for the best against other people whenever we go through. Hopefully we go through King. We have a pretty good game Wednesday at Cabness, and hopefully we pull through.
That game against King will be this Wednesday. It's a zone crossover game, and they need to get this win. And in men's hoops, the Yukon Huskies are back-to-back national champions. With your 25 Sports Now, I'm Zach Brown.
Thank you, Zach. All right, we want to invite y'all to experience our digital streaming service, Crossroads Today Plus. You can find it on your connected TV through Amazon Fire TV, Roku, Apple TV, Android TV. Just search Crossroads Today Plus. In the race for the White House today, the issue of abortion rights is once again front and center. Presumptive Republican nominee and former President Donald Trump shared his stance on the issue, and President Joe Biden's campaign immediately reacted.
This morning, almost 2 years since celebrating the Supreme Court overturning of Roe v. Wade, anti-abortion advocates are criticizing Donald Trump's opinion that the issue should be left up to the states.
The states will determine by vote or legislation or perhaps both.
Just last month, he suggested support for a national ban at around 15 weeks.
The number of weeks now, people are agreeing on 15, and I'm thinking in terms of that.
Now, a reversal, with the former president making it clear politics was at the heart of his decision.
You must follow your heart of this issue, but remember, you must also win elections.
Abortion rights has won in all 6 states where it has been on the ballot, including in conservative states like Kansas, Kentucky, and Ohio. President Biden pointing out that 21 states have banned or severely limited access to abortion since Roe was overturned.
Donald Trump just endorsed every single state ban on reproductive care nationwide.
Vice President Kamala Harris also making clear what's at stake.
Let's all be very clear. If he were to be put back in a position where he could sign off on a law, he would sign off on a national abortion ban.
It comes just under 7 months ahead of the November election, with abortion rights front and center on Biden's campaign. This week, his team launched an ad set to air in battleground states showing a Texas woman and her husband grieving over the child they lost 18 weeks into the pregnancy, saying she was denied medical care to prevent infection and almost died twice, putting the blame solely on Trump. The conservative groups that criticize Trump's position still support him as their presidential nominee, putting him in stark contrast with Biden, who supports abortion access. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
And that leads us to your viewer poll. You can scan the QR code right there on your screen to take part. We ask you, should abortion be a state or federal issue? Okay, let's take a look. 74% of you say it should be a state issue, and 26% of you say it should be a federal issue. It stayed pretty much the same all throughout our shows this morning. Come to crossroadstoday.com/vote to take part in our viewer poll. There's a new endorsement in the race for Victoria County Commissioner of Precinct 3. Marcus Salinas and James Sitterholtz formally endorsed Brad Tucker. Both men previously ran for that position, and Tucker thanked the men for their endorsements and went on to say, "I will continue to work hard and do my best to run a campaign which all of our supporters can be proud of." Tucker faces Shannon Martin in the runoff on May 28th. The time is now 6:46 on our Tuesday morning. Still to come, water enthusiasts may want to head south for a chance to take an adventurous ride. All right, you may want to drive down Old Town Road today because it is a happy birthday to chart-topping rapper Lil Nas X. The two-time Grammy winner is 25.
Happy birthday, Lil Nas. And happy birthday to actress Kristen Stewart. The Twilight actress is turning 28 today. Happy birthday, Kristen.
And happy birthday to singer-songwriter Gerard Way. The Umbrella Academy creator and My Chemical Romance star is 47.
Happy birthday, Gerard, and happy birthday to Miguel. I want to wish my son, Miguel, happy 30th birthday, and I'm hoping today is perfect, just like you. Love, Mom. That's so sweet.
So sweet.
We love our moms. And to see your birthday wish live on 25 News Now Sunrise, come to crossroadstoday.com, click on More Under Home, you see KVU to submit your birthday.
All right, the time is now 6:47 on our Tuesday morning. Happy birthday if you're celebrating one today.
Yes, happy birthday. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
All right.
Well, good morning, Crossroads. If you're all tuning in with us, we got plenty of showers and thunderstorms right now as we speak. In fact, look at that radar right now. We've got a couple, actually, we've got one thunderstorm actually out there right now, but a couple showers out there just south of Highway 59. But as we zoom in on that storm coming into Cuero, probably here the next just couple minutes, it might even be raining right now because this last scan was at 6:51, and that was actually right now, actually. So actually in the next couple of minutes, it's going to start storming over there in Cuero. You might see a little bit of lightning and maybe might see a really tiny pea-sized hailstone. That'd be pretty cool, but nothing severe is expected out there right now. But coming our way tonight, that is a different story. We could see some strong to severe thunderstorms overnight tonight. We're going to take a look at that in just a second. And why that is because there's an upper level low that's going to come off the Rockies. You actually see it right there spinning kind of clockwise right there just west of El Paso. Well, that low is going to start pushing eastbound into Texas today, and watch what happens when that happens. It's going to start pushing east, and once that starts pushing east, we're going to get a little line of thunderstorms to probably start developing right along that boundary that starts developing. So you can see a couple thunderstorms starting to develop out there in central and west Texas, but there comes all the big thunderstorms coming our way overnight between 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. off of the mountains of Mexico and also the border right around where it's going to form. But looking at a little bit more locally, you're right here in the Crossroads. You can see those showers that are out there this morning probably going to exit the area within the next half hour or so. So we're going to actually start clearing up actually as we go into the later afternoon. By probably 3 p.m. maybe even 6 p.m. late this afternoon, the sun might come out. And that is actually bad news for us because that is going to warm up the land, and that's going to provide plenty more energy for those storms coming in right around 1 to 5 a.m. to develop even stronger. So we're going to have to please be careful. We're going to have to definitely be weather aware for coming our way tonight. So make sure to maybe keep your ringers on, maybe keep that fan one setting or one notch down so it's a little quieter so you can hear your ringer just in case any emergency notifications come your way. But even the National Weather Service has a level 2 out of 5 risk for most of our Crossroads counties, but they got Lavaca County and parts of Gonzales County as well in the level 3 out of 5 risk for some of that stronger hail. And you can actually see right where the big risk is over there in East Texas today. But today I'm guessing large hail and damaging winds are going to be the main threats. Of course, there's going to be heavy rain, but large hail maybe up to the size of golf balls. That's the maximum that I can think of this. But tornado threat is very low, but cannot be ruled out. So please be weather aware, folks. And we're going to take a look at all that more in just a few more moments. Back to you, Carolina.
Thank you, Parker. Weather permitting, water enthusiasts may want to head south for a chance to take an adventurous ride. These exotic jet cars are now available on South Padre Island. The company that produced the water attraction imported the 2-seat cars with a steering wheel from Dubai. From there, mechanics in Texas installed an engine from a jet ski to build the water cars. A mechanic says these exotic jet cars are fast on the water and riders don't get as wet as they would on a normal jet ski. The mechanic also claims they're safer than regular jet skis. The person with the ticket matching all 6 Powerball numbers in Saturday's $1.3 billion jackpot came forward on Monday. A Plaid Pantry convenience store in the northeast part of the city of Portland sold the winning lottery ticket. Oregon lottery leaders are working with the person in a process that involves security measures before the winner is announced. The jackpot has a cash value of $621 million if the winner chooses to take a lump sum rather than an annuity paid over 30 years, with an immediate payout followed by 29 annual installments. The prize is the 4th largest Powerball jackpot in history. Still to come on Sunrise, news to know before you go. Special Counsel Jack Smith urging the Supreme Court to reject the former president's presidential immunity claim. Special counsel Jack Smith is urging the Supreme Court to reject former President Donald Trump's presidential immunity claim. The special counsel laid out a 66-page filing featuring a series of arguments taking aim at Trump's claim that a president is immune from criminal prosecution. Smith argued that there are no presidential powers that would entitle Trump to immunity. He also said that Trump, quote, suggests that unless a criminal statute expressly names the president, the statute does not apply. His filing comes just a few weeks before the Supreme Court will hear oral arguments about Trump's immunity argument on April 25th. In Missouri, the execution of a man convicted of double murder is now set. Brian Dorsey is scheduled to be put to death today. Dorsey is convicted of killing his cousin and her husband in 2006. On Monday, Missouri's governor denied clemency for Dorsey. In his clemency petition, Dorsey said he was deeply remorseful for the murders and that they happened while he was suffering a drug-induced psychosis. Dorsey had a warden, former corrections officers, and his old high school football coach back his plea for clemency. Several groups against the death penalty will be demonstrating across the Show Me State, and vigils are set for Missouri's capital today. The world broke another heat record for the 10th consecutive month. Copernicus, the European Union's climate monitoring service, says last month was the hottest March on record for our planet. The unprecedented heat is due to long-term global warming. New data showed some of the greatest rises in average temperatures, which included North America, Central America, parts of South America, and Eastern and Central Europe. The Republican Party of Goliad is hosting a forum for the District 30 runoff between Jeff Bachnight and A.J. Louderback. It's tonight at 6:30 at the Grace Temple Event Center. VoteTech, one of the only 3 companies certified to manage voter registration data in the state, is facing a financial squeeze. They're asking for a 35% surcharge from counties. You can read the story by the Texas Tribune. And now let's get a look at our forecast with Parker.
Well, good morning, folks. It is plenty windy out there still, especially along the coast, but also a little bit humid out there. 75 degrees right now, but humidity is 91. But along the coast, it is definitely still a little bit breezy, sitting at 23 miles an hour. But the good news is it is going to be a little bit breezy out there today. But the good news is that it's finally calmed down just a little bit. Nowhere near as windy as it was earlier this morning. But we do still have a couple showers out there this morning. Most of it's along southwest of the Highway 59. But we do have one cell up there in Curl. But we do have an alert day coming our way overnight tonight between 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. because we could see some hail and some strong, severe thunderstorms heading our way overnight tonight. But the good news is after that, we're back to the beautiful weather.
Yes, be sure to follow Parker on his Facebook page. He's Parker Cox Journalist, and he'll keep you up to date all morning on the latest. And stay safe out there. And thank you for joining us. Be sure to join us tonight for 25 News Now at 5, 6, and 10.